Welcome to the latest weekly anime news for this week, ending September 4th, 2021. We're professionals. In an interview published last week, Mobile Suit Gundam director Yoshiyuki Tomino revealed he's been suffering from some health issues, and guessed that he may only have about 3 years left of working on anime at the studio. Just to be clear, the 79-year-old explained he suffers from a condition that narrows space within the spinal column and puts pressure on the nerves, causing pain and numbness in the legs and making it difficult to move around. On a more positive note, he said he's fully vaccinated for COVID-19, and commented that he did experience some side effects from the shots, but said that he understood that with so many people being vaccinated, some were bound to get symptoms, so unlike a certain segment of society, he has no intention of criticizing it. Of course...
Wow.
Yeah. Tomino, keeping it real. He also talked a bit about upcoming Gundam projects in the interview as well. He said he hasn't had any participation with the Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway film, which debuted in June, which is based on his own series of novels. He gave no comment about the film and declared it the work of its own director, but he did say that, were he not so busy with the Reconquista in G films at the time, he might have had some passionate discussions with the director.
Ooh.
Wow. Exactly. He was then asked about the live-action Hollywood Gundam adaptation, and he said he generally has no comment about that either, but did admit he would have liked to have been asked to direct it himself. However, he said he knows how physically demanding filming can be and understands that at his age, he's probably too old to make a live-action work in Hollywood. Probably.
Oh, these are some very interesting comments.
Oh, man.
Yes!
I know.
He's
He's still in the game.
Yeah, like have a passionate discussion. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting.
And in fairness, I think every discussion with Tomino is passionate, so it maybe just means he'd love to dig in and talk about, the story and so forth. Perhaps.
That, or there was going to be the backhanded slapping. No, that's not how that works. I'm like, oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that he wanted to be asked to direct the Hollywood movie. It's like, all right, I guess.
Okay.
Want to be involved. Who knows?
A little nod to his contribution,
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure there will be a credit to Yoshiyuki Tomino in that movie when it comes out.
Better be.
Oh dear. Imagine at 79 years old saying, "Well, I probably only have a few years left in my career."
What's not said? I intend to live forever.
Mm-hmm.
92, he'll be like, I only got a couple more years left. Like, okay.
At least he's not retiring every 3 years the way Miyazaki does.
That's true.
True.
At least not yet. Maybe in the
It's
2
true,
more
yeah.
years it'll be the first retirement, and then from there it'll proceed Miyazaki-esque.
And I do wonder. I mean, I can imagine Tomino being the kind of person who does retire, but makes himself available. So he'll probably be sort of an advisory role in future. Sort of answering questions and such, but not really, day to day in the studio, so to speak.
Well, apparently from that comment, he'd like to at least be asked about things from Hollywood perspective.
Yeah.
So he could be a consultant.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Might not be able to direct, but certainly could consult.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Have your people call his people.
Right. Oh, Tomino, never change. Following last week's first look at the upcoming live-action Cowboy Bebop adaptation, publisher Titan has revealed a series of books that tie into this series. Coming first in November will be a prequel novel written by series staff writer Sean Cummings. Cowboy Bebop, a syndicate story, Red Planet Requiem, which I admit is a good title, will follow a young Spike Spiegel and Vicious as they explore the galaxy back before they became rivals.
Ooh.
Yes. A 4-issue Cowboy Bebop comic series will begin in December, with writing from Dan Waters of Lucifer and Homesick Pilots, and art by Lamar Matherin. Yep. The never-before-seen story will follow the crew of the Bebop as they hunt down an ex-gang member with an unusual item, a vest that apparently gives the wearer unlimited good luck.
Okay, Faye.
Yeah, I was about to say, Faye's gonna be like, hey,
Yep.
hey, dang it.
And finally, coming in early 2022 will be Cowboy Bebop, making the Netflix series a hardcover book, collecting concept art and production photography from the series.
Oh, just take my money.
Yeah, I
Just
would
take
love to see that.
My money.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
How do you reconceptualize an anime series
Yeah.
into live action? That's fascinating.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Well, with enough money, apparently it happens.
Yeah.
Does it happen well? Everybody's opinion is different.
Well, but I think beyond money, right? Money doesn't decide on what art style you want, all that kind of stuff. So
Right.
it's be interesting to see what approaches they took and what approaches they discarded.
choices.
Choices.
What were the choices?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Actually, I'll buy into the prequel series about Spike and Vicious, because you get a teaser of that in the anime of them on as combatants, not against each other, but on the same side.
Yeah.
And you see a little bit of the story of how Spike and Vicious were maybe not friends, but there was definitely a camaraderie where they were
comrades.
allies, comrades. And I would love to know that story, because there is so much on that story that is just not said. I mean, you get the gist of it, obviously, but there is so much not said.
Fleshing that out.
And when you get the series head writer, who's obviously been in the heads of these characters for a while, writing, it's basically fanfic. Like, let's be honest, right? But that is a voice who will have the authority, so to speak, of being able to really think about it deeply.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like it. Curious what then there's the you can see the cover of the comic up there. But I'm curious what the art style is going to be of that comic. Kind of what direction they'll take with that.
I forget which company it was. I think it was it Dark Horse? That was trying to do a Cowboy Bebop manga. And
interesting. That's right. I remember that vaguely.
And got three volumes in, and then they're just like, we're not doing this anymore. And they just
what?
And they just stopped it.
Yeah, probably just didn't sell.
Yeah,
like
happens.
Who's funny, because the guy who was actually writing and drawing it basically said, well, I was really late on this, but then they finally sent me a notice saying, oh, we're not going to do the same way. So here you go.
Well, there's a sign. I kept being late on this, and for some reason it got canceled. I don't know.
I don't know why.
Here's your check, and here's your pink slip.
Exactly.
Yay, and boo-hoo.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, interesting. Also this week, Studio Science Saru announced that it is producing the Heike Story television anime based off of Hideo Furukawa's novel of the same name. The story is based on the classic Japanese epic The Tale of Heike, and the anime will begin streaming this fall on Funimation and air on Fuji TV. And The Tale of Heike, is a classic Japanese novel, an epic compiled prior to 1330 about the struggle between the Taira and the Minamoto clans.
Oh, wow.
For control of Japan at the end of the 12th century.
Yeah.
And if I recall, obviously it is a novel, or it is an account of that. So it's one of those things where it's probably not perfectly historically accurate, but it gets across. So very curious about that. Netflix revealed this week it is working with prolific manga creator Shin Kibayashi on a new original anime titled Lady Napoleon, which, can you guess what that might be about?
Rasputin?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And Shin Kabayashi has worked on the Kindaichi Case Files, Tante Gakuen Q, Remoto, Shiba Tora, which I'm not familiar with but I've heard of, Gatobukazo Dakanya, Bloody Monday, and many others. There are maybe 15 credits on the Wikipedia page to give you an idea. Very prolific.
Wow.
It's an action fantasy that will follow Sophie, a descendant of Napoleon, and the leader of the organization Lady Napoleon, bent on world domination. So maybe a world conquest Zvezda. feel.
Yeah, I'm
perhaps,
starting,
you know?
that's the first thing I went to. I'm like, there we go. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Pokemon fans have more to look forward to after this week. A new 8-episode anime series titled Pokemon Evolutions will start airing on the Pokemon Company YouTube channel and Pokemon TV app on September 9th. The new show's episodes will each feature a story from one of the 8 main Pokemon regions, ordered in reverse order from their original introduction. So starting from the most recent, going all the way back to, I guess, the Kanto region in the beginning. So that's an interesting kind of approach to take.
That might explain when I was in Target just a couple days ago, buying some stuff, that they had a placard on all the registers that said limit 5 Pokemon card packs per person to, and they had a little disclaimer. We want to make sure everybody has a chance to get them. So apparently, and it's the regular size and the oversized of cards. So that might make But my niece is way into it right now. Very happy.
Okay.
Very happy about it.
Cool. Pokemon will never die. I mean, Pokemon is one of those, and that is a franchise that will be around for a long time to come. Anime director Pierre Ito revealed 2 new films and an associated crowdfunding campaign this week. He's producing Mouse Man Dark Child, a new anime film based on his independent series Mouse Man, and Kenda Master Ken Shingeki Joban Ware, a remake of his previous Kenda Master Ken film. So if you're interested in more independent anime, check that out. It was announced this week that the Cartoon Network run of the Record of Ragnarok anime in Japan will include an additional exclusive mini anime. The series debuted worldwide on Netflix in June and will begin its Japanese TV run in October. So that's an interesting approach to add new content to the TV broadcast.
Yeah.
The Moriarty the Patriot anime is getting a 2-episode OVA project telling an original story not in the manga. Teasing Master Takagi-san, Fate Kaleid liner Prisma Ilya, and To Your Eternity all revealed this week that the anime series will continue. The overall Prisma Ilya series will get a sequel work, and both To Your Eternity and Teasing Master Takagi-san each announced continuing seasons in 2022. If you like those, more coming. A few anime series coming to YouTube this week. Funimation and Gonzo are partnering to stream all episodes of the Ragnarok the Animation, Witchblade, and Burst Angel anime on their YouTube channels for free. Funimation streaming the anime with English subtitles in the US, Canada, and a few other countries, and Gonzo streaming them worldwide without subtitles. So that's how they get around all those licensing issues.
Interesting.
The first 3 episodes of each anime are available for the next 2 months, and subsequent episodes will be added every few days, starting with Ragnarok, then Witchblade, and finally Burst Angel. The first episodes of Madhouse's anime adaptations of Marvel's Blade and X-Men franchises also began streaming this week on Sony's Throwback Tunes YouTube channel. Apparently no love for the Iron Man anime, which I really enjoyed. Horror manga creator Kazuo Umetsu of The Drifting Classroom revealed last week he's preparing to launch a new project in January, his first new work in 26 years. He's been working for 4 years on this project and described it as an incredible work. Once you get your first glance at it, you won't be able to escape. End quote. I'm sure.
Make out your checks now.
Exactly, yes.
Give me money. Gold, drop it off right here. It'll be awesome.
Fingers crossed.
Bambi and Godzilla.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. You fooled us again.
So, yeah, I'm curious where that will go. If you want a fun photo, Google Kazuo Umetsu and look at his Wikipedia page. Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 manga titles on his Wikipedia page. To give you an idea, and his last one was, ended in 1995.
Wow.
So, good for him, and there have been at least seven different adaptations of his into film or TV, and anime as well.
Nice.
Nakome Kozo was an anime adaptation of his work, which Cat-Eyed Boy is the English title of that, apparently.
I'm sure I ever had it. No idea what that was.
Yeah. That's all the news for this week. Thanks for watching. See you all next week.